I'm Andrew Thomas. I'm here with my friend of mine, Christopher Johnson,
Hello, everyone.
and we're doing the real screen team, which is we changed from the screen team last time because of copyright purposes.
No offense to the actual other known screen team.
And today we're doing Cinema at the Sofa, and our subject is Sonic the Hedgehog. And Chris, would you like to tell us the history of Sonic the Hedgehog?
No problem. Sonic the Hedgehog, created by video game programmer Yuji Naka and artist Naoto Oshima, is the protagonist of the iconic video game series named after him. He's also considered the official mascot for the video game company Sega. His series has sold more than 80 million copies around the world and has spawned many spin-off comics created by Archie Comics, animated shows, and additional video games. And now he has a successful live-action movie with a sequel announced for April 8th, 2022, hopefully.
You want to tell the audience how we got introduced to Sonic the Hedgehog?
Well, sure. I grew up playing my family Sega Genesis, so I'm pretty familiar with Sonic as a video game character. And I even grew up watching some of the cartoons that he was a part of. Mainly Sonic Underground, weirdly enough. Which is really the one not well remembered or cared about by people.
My introduction was the one season, Sonic the Hedgehog, the better one, with Jaleel White. I remember that because of his love interests, and I know Tails, and some French-looking character I'm trying to remember. It's been a while. So, but I didn't realize he was voiced by Urkel at that time, so I was just interested in that, and I knew that he liked chili dogs. Those were the only things I had familiar with about the franchise.
Well, all I knew about him was he was a blue hedgehog that had to stop an evil robot doctor.
So, what did you think of the movie when you first watched the movie?
I thought the movie was very good. You know, there's a very negative history about movies based off of video games. Most of them tend to not be very good.
Super Mario Brothers.
And a host of various others.
Yeah.
But this one was done very well. It was done in a way people that aren't like us, that know the entire history and characters of Sonic the Hedgehog, that could get invested, you know, tell a story that they can be familiar with. And then once the sequel comes, then they can start getting into the weird and crazy stuff.
Yep. When I first heard of it, I thought of it more of like Alvin and the Chipmunks, the way the trailer looked like it, because they were introducing another human character and all that stuff.
Oh God, Alvin.
Or the Smurfs, when they added in also a human character who wasn't Hank Azaria's character from there.
No offense to Neil Patrick Harris.
But I kept on thinking about those two things when I first saw the trailer. Like, oh, it's going to be another one of those movies again.
Especially the original design of Sonic. Oh, God almighty.
If we ever can find the original trailer somewhere or pictures of the original trailer, we should show the audience.
I don't blame them for destroying it.
Yeah.
That thing was horrible.
Yeah.
Immediately when I saw that, I was like, oh no. Look at how they massacred my boy. But then, fortunately, because everyone showed and vocally expressed their utter displeasure of that, Universal decided to go ahead and fix it.
Yeah.
And now they have a successful movie franchise, and we all can finally enjoy Sonic as he should.
What do you think of the movie's plot?
We we've seen it before,
Yeah.
but it was actually executed very well, you know. Was a simple road trip story, you know. But it's a good way for some who may not know Sonic to be introduced to him.
I kind of liked it that it gave Cyclops James Marsden more to do, since he hardly does get more to do in any other superhero movie.
Yeah, James Marsden did very well in this film.
Yep.
Very well.
Yep.
I mean...
You could believe he was talking to the Hedgehog, even though he was practically talking to nothing through the entire movie.
Pretty much everyone did very well in this movie.
Yep.
I mean, Tika Sumpter playing...
his wife.
Yeah. She definitely did very well.
Yeah.
And she was actually nice and pleasant to watch.
Yep.
You know, sometimes the human characters in these tend to be a bit annoying or obnoxious, but no one was that way in this film. You actually were equally invested with them as you were with Sonic.
Then there was Jim Carrey's performance as Robotnik. He was the most interesting.
Jim Carrey was fantastic as Dr. Robotnik. Seriously, he was.
Yep.
This was Jim Carrey back in, like, Ace Ventura levels of hilarity and over-the-topness in the best way possible.
I still kind of enjoy his performance in Batman Forever, but we'll talk about that another time.
Yeah, we're gonna get to the Bat-Marathon.
And then there's Ben Schwartz, our Sonic the Hedgehog.
Who not only did the voice for Sonic the Hedgehog, he also did the motion capture for his face for the film.
Really cool. Which
really helped with how Sonic emotes when talking.
Yep.
I give Ben a great deal of praise for that. Plus, he actually did a very good Sonic voice, even though it's not the voices we're familiar with, whether it's, you know, Jaleel White or whether it's the voice actor for all of the more recent video games.
Yeah, well, I felt like Ben Schwartz was mainly portraying his other characters from other projects. I kept on thinking he was Dewey every time he was saying a line. Because every time he was saying, or Leonardo from that terrible Rise of Ninja Turtles cartoon, which is still on.
Oh, God. No offense to anyone that works on that. Or we love Ninja Turtles, and we love everyone that works on that show.
Or your kids your kids who watch the show. It's just not us. There, but all I kept on thinking was portraying the same character, only with much more of a speed to him. That's how I felt. But that's just me on that one.
Now, is there really anything negative we would have to say about the film?
I couldn't really... Well, not enough Neil McDonough.
Well, true.
He shows up in one scene and then he's gone.
Yeah, let alone, didn't he actually get like a major credit, even though it was like a glorified cameo?
We need to look at those credits again on that one. But that was my real disappointment, was that there was enough Neil McDonough and Jim Carrey going at it. It was just that one introduction scene. We're going to spoiler territory a little bit, and then he's gone.
Personally, I didn't have any issues with the film. I thought it was very good, very solid. It was a good way to introduce Sonic to those that may not know very much about Sonic, especially for us who are big fans of Sonic. It was a very good representation of him as a character, and I'm very excited for what they can do for the sequel.
I thought it was a really good move. One of the better character meeting of human character that wasn't in canon, sort of thing.
Though I can say there is one thing I wish we would have seen a little bit more, but I understand for the basis of the story we couldn't see much.
Yep.
More of Sonic's world.
Yes.
How they were able to perfectly create the video game world that he's from to make it look so real and but yet keep it true to what it is in the video games was fantastic. It was absolutely fantastic.
Yep. Now, I really enjoyed the movie. Hopefully we'll go more into that with the sequel to show more of the world.
Now,
should we go into spoilers?
Yeah, a little bit of spoilers.
Yeah.
Just to
Spoiler alert.
talk a little bit about what we would like to see in the sequel.
Yep.
So, once again, we're giving you all a spoiler warning.
Yep.
If you haven't seen the film, go see it, buy it, rent it, whatever. Watch it. It's good. And if you want to see what we talk about, come back and enjoy it.
Yep.
Y'all good?
Yep.
This is your last warning to turn it off.
Yep. Turn off the channel.
Are we all good now?
Yep.
We're good. Okay. Tails.
Yep.
I need to see more of Tails.
Yeah.
We need to see more of Miles Tails' Prower.
Yes.
When I saw him in that mid-credit scene, I was like, okay, now we're getting into some good stuff.
I always remember Tails being Sonic's sidekick, so I do remember that.
Well, yeah, he is. Yeah, he is the sidekick, but he's a very useful and helpful sidekick. Yeah. The kid's only 8 years old, yet he's a genius.
Yep.
He flies a plane. He can fly by himself with his two tails.
I'm excited about that. Then we're to like the world of mushrooms or Jim Carrey, Robotnik,
which is actually one of the worlds Sonic goes through in some of the video games. I wonder if there's a possibility we may see Sonic accidentally going back there, or maybe Robotnik finds a way to get out.
Yeah.
We all know it was foreshadowed in the beginning of the movie with the echidnas.
Yeah.
We gotta see Knuckles.
Yeah.
And who would you want to see voice it? Because I've already heard a number of people saying that they would like to see The Rock, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, voice Knuckles.
I would have to agree with them, with The Rock being a good voice casting, but it's up to casting on that one, and whether or not The Rock's busy schedule can do it.
Well, yeah. I mean, between other movies,
like the Black Adam movie,
which we're wondering if that's still going to happen.
Yeah.
And as well, him now running the XFL, which is weird for me as a wrestling fan.
I'm excited for it because I want to see more of the XFL football. It got prematurely canceled this time around due to unfortunate circumstances beyond its control.
Yeah, the end of the world. I would also like to see Amy Rose, which is kind of Sonic's love interest.
Yeah.
That is mainly known for the video games and even the more recent Sonic Boom animated series. You know, I'd like to see that. She's also a hedgehog. She can run pretty fast. Not as fast as the fastest thing alive, but pretty fast. Yeah. And hopefully they'll be able to make her a bit less psychotic than she is in some depictions of her. She is a bit too overzealous.
Yeah.
She's a bit too over in love with Sonic. It gets disturbing.
Psycho girlfriend territory.
Now, with Robotnik coming back, what would you like to see his greatest invention as a way to combat Sonic?
Jeez, that's a hard... I need to rewatch most of the Sonic things.
Well, I think, seeing as though he still has one of Sonic's quills, use it to make Metal Sonic. The major villain or major antagonist for Sonic from Sonic the Hedgehog 2 onward. And I have to give a great deal of credit to Andre of Black Nerd Comedy, Andre Meadows.
Yep.
You're one of my idols. Very enjoy your work. He came up with something that I think would be fantastic for many people like us that grew up with Sonic. Have Metal Sonic be voiced by Jaleel White.
Yeah, that would be really
That would be amazing.
Yep.
I would greatly enjoy that.
Yep.
It would be great to see Jaleel come back to the franchise. And I would love to hear the banter that he would have with Ben Schwartz.
Yep. I'd also agree with Andre the Black Nerd that Kimka Sumter should have more to do. Maybe interact with Tails.
Yeah.
Would be the human friends of Tails. Have the pairs sort of have their own own thing to talk to. There, have some sort of rivalry when the wife and husband get in a fight. They have to pick sides on that one.
And also, I do want to see Robotnik meet up with Agent Stone again.
Yeah.
Because despite how dysfunctional their relationship is, they actually were a nice duo. And I do feel Robotnik does need kind of a little underling or the Igor to his Frankenstein.
I wouldn't mind Neil McDonough coming back only to go have payback for Robotnik from the last movie. If Robotnik ever gets arrested, do the same thing to him like he did to... No, don't say anything.
Nope. Wrong.
Yeah.
No, I'm in charge.
Yeah. At least have Neil McDonough come back as a cameo for that. If they're only going to have him for one scene, do that.
Yeah, maybe.
As an in-joke from the last movie.
And definitely, I want to see more of Sonic's world.
Yeah.
I hope a good chunk of the sequel takes place in Sonic's world.
Yeah. But we'll see in another couple years. And after this year is over with, hopefully.
Yeah, after the burning times are over.
Yeah.
What would you rate the film overall?
Well, my first time watching it, I'm giving it just a 7 out of 10. I thought it was good. It wasn't... It had some fun moments, but some moments were just stopped. That just stopped the plot for a little bit. Mainly with the James Marsden's characters' relatives mainly were the ones that kind of slowed down the thing for the most part.
When Sonic was a little bit at a commission.
Yeah, those were the... So that was the thing. That's how I gave it a 7 out of 10.
Well, personally, I kind of give it an 8.10. You know, an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the film.
Yeah.
You know, even though this is a PG family movie, it was actually done well that both kids and adults could definitely enjoy.
Yeah.
And of course, seeing as though I'm familiar with a good chunk of the cast, I'm happy to see them being a part of something that is good.
Yes. I agree. You enjoyed our feedback, and you can go watch us on our YouTube channel, The Real Screen Team, or on YouTube. I also have a YouTube page, Andrew Thomas, where I also give updates of what's happening at the moment there.
Should I send them home?
Yep.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed this. Definitely come and enjoy us again. Like, subscribe, Let's fade to black.